All right, so here is 2C, the storyboards and collaboration grade. I'm going to scroll on down to here. Here's the rubric. Let's look at the rubric real quick. Number 1, I'm looking for script. Number 2, I'm looking for sound effects and music. And number 3, I'm looking for camera shots. And number 4, I'm looking for time. These are the 4 areas. Now, it may take everyone in your group to get this done, and that's what I'm planning on. Okay, so number 1, script. I'm looking for, I'm going to back it up to a 5 right here. It says that you have highlighted your digital citizenship topics inside of your script. Most of you have 1 to 2. And then that's to get a 5. In order to get a 7, you tell me, you highlight. What is something that we could do to prevent it? So something that we, maybe tips so that it doesn't build up to it. And then if something happens like cyberbullying, what are some things that we can do to keep from cyberbullying? And then what happens if we run into cyberbullying? What are the steps that we can do? Do we need to go talk to an adult? Do we need to go and report it to someone? What are the proper steps? Now, you can find these answers in like commonsense.org. Those are some of the websites that I had shared last week in the agenda on Echo. I will share them again this week so that you can go look at them and give us answers. So most of us are sitting about here to here. We want to aim for this. So we want to share with the elementary students, what can we do to stop it, or what do we do if it happens? Just a little bit of tweaking and get it done. Number 2, I'm looking for sound effects and music. So make sure in your storyboard that you have here, most of you guys have this from last time, in this little section that you have 4 to 5 music or sound effects listed and a page with a link to the sounds. Okay, I'm about to give you a video where you can go and look for sounds as resources, but you can have like 3 or 4 sound effects, like maybe a door closing, door, people shouting, something like that. At least 4 of those, and then one of them can be music. But it has to be from the list, from the resources that I've given you. If you have something outside of it, please bring it to my attention. Just because it's on YouTube and they say it's free of use doesn't mean that. Okay, you need to bring it to my attention and I can let you know, yes, this will work, yes, or no, it won't work. Okay, so 4 to 5 music or sound effects listed on a page. So you'll have like 4 or 5 there, 4 or 5 there, 4 or 5 there. And again, it can be music in the background, it can be sound effects. And then over here on camera shots, that you have 4 pictures per page and the camera shots are all labeled. Okay, so over here you're going to have all your pictures drawn. Once your pictures are drawn, then you're going to label them. Are they a long shot? Is it a medium shot? Is it a 2 shot? Again, 4 for each page, because that's going to give us an idea. And that I'm going to have this available where you'll be able to check it out. Extreme long shot, full shot, 2 shot. And then you also have this as a guide to go and look at. Now, this is from Austin Powers. It shows you, here's a picture drawn. So the artist can pull this from their drawings. And then someone in the group can say, oh, this is a wide shot. You can identify what is it. Okay. But the artist is drawing these based on the story or the script that you've written. All right. So there's going to be a link up here that you can go and look at some, but you're going to have 4 camera shots per each page. And make sure that they are labeled and named. And then the last one, I'm looking for time. In each section, do you have your slides timed? Do you have every little section timed out? And then does that time, you have that equaled up to where it tells us the length of your entire story. So like if I look at page 1, if I have a little narration on this thing and I have it right here and it does a break, how long is that? That's 20 seconds. How long is that? It's another 20 seconds. How long is that? It's another 20 seconds. So that's 2, 4, 6. It might be 6, and I can say that's 1 minute right there. And then over here, there might be 10 seconds, 10, 5. So then I'm going to add that up, and that's going to be 25 seconds over here. And then over here, I'm going to do 5, it just depends on whatever it is. Whatever you have written here, and if it's sectioned off, which it should be, like give a little pause, that way you read section by section. And you have the time for each little section, you have the time for the page, and then maybe at the very end or the very beginning you can tell me how long. You have to tell me how long is the script. We don't want a script that is more than 3 minutes long. That's too long. Maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, but that's about it. Okay. So this is the whole rubric. I'm looking for script, sound effects, music, camera shots, and time. The last thing, that's 26 points right there. I think that's right. It's not right. 7, 14, 21, 20. Sorry, it's 28 points. That's not correct. This is 28 points. And then to get 2 more points, which equal 30, is number 1, who's in charge of what section, and then number 2, who's in charge of each. What was the role of each group member? So I understand who is responsible and who can be held accountable for their sections, as everyone is showing ownership in the project. Right. So again, this is going to be 28 points, and then this is going to be plus 2, which is 30.